The reason why you're losing money most of the time is because you're just not sticking to your trade plan or your trading style at all. There's two ways you can trade this. Most people are probably thinking, wow, I missed out on NVIDIA puts. It's already gone. No, you didn't. Don't worry about it. These candles are retested. It's literally giving so many opportunities to enter. Bro, I promise you, all you need to do is assess your risk and understand that if you enter here, best case scenario, it drops $2. Worst case scenario, just wait patiently for your trade setup, wait patiently for your trade style, wait patiently for the way you execute, and execute on it. Be willing to take a small loss and be willing to take a big reward. Something I want to point out, guys, because a lot of people I notice trade the action in the morning, which is nothing wrong with that. Look, if you're a scalp trader and you can capture the momentum to the downside or to the upside off the morning momentum rips, fine, do that. But I do want to point out something, guys. Look at this. Check this out. Because very simply, look at this, guys. Look, if you're struggling trading your trade plan, or if you're struggling to enter and execute on a trade, follow this motherfucking plan right here. So I had the plan, puts below 590.63. Now, there are multiple ways you can trade this. Multiple ways, okay? Let's talk about price action. First 5-minute candle at open. Bullish candle. Maybe people took calls. A lot of traders like to already create their analysis off the first 5 minutes and be like, oh, I'm bullish, I'm bullish, I'm bullish. Guys, relax, breathe. It's literally the first 5 minutes. Boom, buyer candle. Ultimately, next 5 minutes, sellers step in, take control. Now it's in the seller's control. Bearish engulfing, major sellers. Breaks below support, retests as well, and breaks again. And again, retests one more time, breaks below, back down to the downside. Many people will probably tell me, you could have entered trades here, you could have entered here, and I could have. It is the first 15, 20 minutes of market being open, which is not my style. But again, that's what I'm talking about in this video. Stick to your trade plan, stick to your style, because again, the reason why you're losing money most of the time is because you're just not sticking to your trade plan or your trading style at all. So, price action reading. Breaks down below pre-market low. Bounces on the level that I said I plan on taking puts at. Just because we're approaching this level does not mean I'm going to enter puts to the downside just because. Guys, we need to break down first. We need to break below with the candle close below for confirmation. Again, long wicks to the downside, buyers step in, hammer candle, buyers on the volume. Couldn't take it above pre-market high, so then boom, sellers step in, rejection again. And ultimately, all of this, guys, noise. When I see this happen or it's breaking below levels and it's in between levels and it's just chopping around, like, I don't get excited. Yes, you do have to go to the higher time frames and see exactly what's going on. But ultimately, on a 5-15 minute time frame, it's just chopping around. But again, my plan is to take puts below 590.63. Understand that. So here we are, breaking down below. Now again, there's two ways you can trade this. You can do an aggressive entry, which is not my trading style. Again, I got to stick to my trading style, but I'm going to talk about an entry model that I don't use no more. The moment you get a nice breakdown below, maybe you can enter in, scalp, going in for a quick entry, hoping and praying that it just breaks below and stays below, hoping that it does not do what it did over here, long wick. And in this case, had you done that, yes, you would have got paid. You would have just had to hold for these extra few minute candles here for a pullback before some more. But let me tell you the entry that I took, which is an entry that I recommend. And sometimes you don't get the retest. It is what it is. In this case, we got as close as we can to the retest, guys. So let me delete these arrows, which were my entries. But let me show you guys something. Again, look at this. Check this out. First breakout candle. Breakout here. This is the confirmation that market price action in general wants to stay below. Candle closes below. Another candle closes below. Doesn't mean I'm going to enter here. Why would I enter here? If I enter here and it pulls back, I'm going to get wrecked. Wait for my trading style, which in this case is a break and retest strategy, okay? Pulls back a little bit. I'm thinking that we're going to pull back all the way up here, but we don't. We end up just pulling 30 cents away. Now, of course, I'm still waiting. I didn't enter on this candle. I enter on this candle as close as I can. Now, I'm seeing a massive push. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to enter here. Reason being, guys, look, understand. A lot of people are probably questioning, it didn't officially retest, and it didn't. I'm just getting as close as I can, and I'm assessing my risk as I'm getting in. I understand that if I enter here, worst case scenario, I enter here, candles, pull back, and reject. I mean, honestly, that's not worst case. That's ideal. Worst case scenario is candles break above and hold above. You got to get out. You got to close. If I enter there, I'm going to get majorly wrecked when the candle's way up here. If you wait for a decent pullback as close as you can, which is why I entered. I said 30 cents. Worst case scenario, it just pumps up 30 cents. Ideally rejects. Doesn't, I just cut it. Small loss, 5% loss is what it is. In this case, guys, as soon as I entered, instantly goes in my favor. Now, that doesn't always happen. Many times I enter and it still does pull back one more time and then rejects. But in this case, I entered right away, instantly, 5%, 10%, 20%. all the way down and I sold at the bottom of this candle. Understand that. Wait for your trade setup. All of this stuff here is just noise. Don't care about any of this. Same thing with this trade that I took on Nvidia, guys. Look at this. Most people early in the morning are probably thinking, wow, I missed out on Nvidia puts. It's already gone. No, you didn't. Don't worry about it. Sell off, consolidate for a little bit, assess your risk, start to address where you plan on taking profits if it does go in your favor, plan on taking an exit if it goes against you. And in this case, guys, look at this. Very simply, grab the low of this wick, grab the low of this wick, extend it out, and you can see it bounces here. Don't enter, just look at this, guys. Please, please, please. This is sauce right here. Now, most people are going to skip this video and not even care about any of this. Watch the price action. Rejects VWAP. Bounces off these, put an arrow, bounces off the trend here. Look at this, official breakouts. Candles are closing below, guys, below. Please understand this. This is where you take your entry. This is the breakout. This is the retest. These candles are retests. It's literally giving so many opportunities to enter. So many opportunities to enter within these 4 candles, guys. This is 20 minutes of action. Please understand this. Literally, market is giving you every single reason and potential entry. Guys, just literally enter, bite the bullet. Let's talk about it. Worst case scenario, you enter puts here off this retest of this breakdown to the downside of this little pennant. Worst case scenario, boom, pops back up, rejects VWAP, maybe pops back up again above VWAP, and you just cut it. How much of a move was that, guys? Let's say you entered at 118.80. That's a 30-cent move. Now, let's say you entered here and it goes in your favor, drops. And let's say you hold through these areas, which I did. And who doesn't? Who wouldn't? You enter here, breaks below, rejects again. Boom, guys, literally look at this drop. Let's say you even sold on this area here. Let's just be nice, conservative. Let's just be conservative. Let's say you sold on this candle right here. Guys, that is a dollar move. Oh my gosh. The risk to reward on a dollar move to a 30-cent stop loss is amazing. That's almost a 1 to 3. That's over 1 to 2. Guys, the risk to reward on this is amazing. Okay, maybe you're scared to take entries. Maybe you're scared of entering and to execute on the trade. Bro, I promise you, all you need to do is assess your risk and understand that if you enter here, best case scenario, it drops $2. Worst case scenario, it pumps back up 30 cents. Come on, guys. Are you really scared of that? That's something that all of us traders have to get over eventually. And I finally got over it, guys. So I understand. And all I'm doing is trying to show you guys this. So again, let's say we take a trade setup on Nvidia here. Let's talk about another hypothetical trade. Now, this is a trade that I didn't take, but hypothetically, let's talk about a trade idea setup. Hindsight in our favor. Again, reading price action. First 5 minutes of the market being open. Breaks below. Maybe you took calls here expecting a bounce. Boom, you get wrecked. It breaks below. You just sell it. You took a cut. Let's say you took a loss, 10%. $50, you went in for $500. I'm doing quick math. $500 entry, you lose 10%. You're down $50 on the day off this first trade off being market open. Me looking at you, why'd you even take that trade? Just because it's the first 5 minutes of being market open, like you shouldn't trade it. I'm not somebody that trades right to open. So boom, first 5 minutes of market being open, I'm watching the market. I'm seeing we're rejecting these EMAs. We're below VWAP. I'm watching the price again. We're below, again, I'm just reading price action with you guys. Look at this. Now we're below 129. Breaking down below this support, comes to do a retest. Okay, maybe you don't take the break and retest strategy here. Maybe you don't take a put entry here and you miss out. Or you do and it chops you. It goes sideways. You know, that happens too. And if you can hold for all these hours, which I can't, I probably would just exit the moment we start just chopping. But anyways, maybe you miss this trade. Maybe you're missing all this. Maybe you're realizing, wow, we're just chopping crazily. There's no reason to take a trade here until you hit some general areas which seem interesting. VWAP again, and EMAs, this EMA cloud. Plus you're getting close to the 129 resistance level. You're not exactly there, but you're getting close. You're about 50 cents away. Now, just because you're 50 cents away doesn't mean you should take it. I'm just saying, look at this. I'm reading price action. Using the EMAs, VWAP is here, potential rejection. Okay, maybe you miss out on this trade. All you need to understand is, look, these are the potentials you can take. If you take puts here off the rejection, look how much it dropped, guys. That is a 127.73 all the way to 120. How much would those puts print? Major. Now again, let's say you enter here, 127.70. It goes the opposite way. It pumps above 129. Bro, that's only a $2 move. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's going to be a fat loss. if it goes up to that general area and breaks above and you have to cut it. But the amount of risk to reward, if it goes in your favor and you're not somebody that cuts really quick, like a quick little small gain here, and you manage to hold for a nice gain, guys, you should always be profitable and your gains should always outwin your losers. You should be able to make a nice $100 gain, and then when you lose, it's only $30, $20, $50, to where your gains are always over $90, $100, $120, $150s. So anyways, guys, very long video. Hope you guys took a lot of sauce from this, and basically about to just start doing videos like this. This is a major trade recap, but also it's very educational to show you guys how I think when I'm entering a trade, guys. Because yeah, we take losses. It is what it is. I take losses too. And sometimes the trade just doesn't go in my favor. But when it does, guys, I promise you, you will print. You will print. You just have to make sure your trade setup is actually ideal. And the reason why this trade setup was actually ideal, again, on the video, is because, like, very simply, look at this. Just grab this trend, grab the low this wick, grab the low this wick, boom, very simply. Breaking down below this trend. Plus, we're creating another pennant here, another pennant, like another trade idea plan. Like, look at this, it's getting tight. Rectangle, boom, break down, retest, entry. I'm not saying every single day is this easy, but today was a very simple, easy day. Just wait patiently for your trade setup, wait patiently for your trade style, wait patiently for the way you execute, and execute on it. Be willing to take a small loss and be willing to take a big reward. You gotta never forget this, guys. I literally made a video on this, and I hope you guys watch this, because understand, I'm no longer shooting for 1-to-1s. I'm shooting for 1-to-3s or 1-to-2s. Today was a 1-to-2 kind of day. So with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on another video like this as well.